Hi everyone, I'm going to show you guys how to do the op art formulas. Going to Notability, oops, I'm going to erase, why is that not doing it? Oh, erase this. All right, so I'm going to select, oops, sorry. I'm going to select I think that was a good one, in black. All right, we are going to be working in black and white, so I'm going to select the black. You guys will be doing this on paper, but the first one is grid variations. So if I'm going to be drawing a square, sorry, I'm not very good at drawing on the iPad. Grid variations means you are just going to be making a grid, like a checkerboard, but you're going to vary how it goes. So maybe I have some that are really close together, maybe I have some that are farther apart. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Maybe some are far apart, maybe some are close together, far apart. And then you're going to fill in like a checkerboard. So black, white, black, white. Obviously you guys will do this neater. You get the point. And you're going to go through. So that's called grid variations. There's different kinds of grid variations you can do. I'm going to take all this away. Another one is instead of going straight with your lines, you go curvy with your lines. I'm actually going to make this a little smaller. That's better. Curvy with your lines. And making sure you go to the edge. Ooh. All around, all around, all around. And then you're going to color in, and then you might want to have a fatter Sharpie to do the coloring in. You're going to color in black, white with the crazy shapes you have. And you can also refer to the other final sheet to see how it looks. This one's going to get a little tricky because I have to color this one black and this one black. So these are the easy ones. This is the Formula 1 grid variations. The harder ones, let me get rid of all that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. The harder ones are Formula 2 and 3. So Formula 2, if I have a checkerboard and I draw that, slowly, bear with me, I'm trying to be neat, but it's kind of hard. This one, if I draw this shape in the middle, trying to make sure I touch sort of, you want to not go right on the line so it's not confusing. So for this one, you do the standard checkerboard, so black, white, black, white, black, white. Now the key to making your op art look good is not doing what I'm doing, which is a quick kind of sketch. I really need to fill. You've got to fill these in perfectly. Let me just go a little fatter for this. Goes a little faster. So black, white, you know, you're going to go through and do all that. It's going to take a little while. When I get to, the tricky part is when I get to down here with the shape. Sorry, I'm going to go quick because I don't want to spend forever. You get the point. Here's the part where it gets tricky. So now that I'm in a row that has one of these shapes in it, if this is going to be white, so this has to be black, a little smaller. This has to be white. If you're just going in the background, this is then the checkerboard, so what's happening, you'll see. Let's just do this row first. What happens is where this is white, ooh, shoot. Sorry. This is white, this has to be black. If this is black, this has to be white. If this is white, this has to be black. So it's the opposite. And what happens is it ends up looking really cool. You can see some of the final examples, but I'll just finish this row so you kind of get the idea of what it looks like. So again, that's black, this is white, black, white. We'll be doing this a lot, saying black, white. I also think it's really helpful to go through and like just put the dot before you color it. So if you actually make a mistake, all you have to erase is the dot and not the whole, you know, do the dot in pencil so that you kind of have an idea. So you guys see how this is coming along? It's going to start, this shape is going to start to kind of pop out because of the reverse checkerboard inside. So this is the one where people struggle a little bit with sometimes, and it definitely is helpful to put the dots in. So I'm not going to finish it, but you guys get the idea. And then the next one, bye everybody, slowly delete all the work, is the odd grid. For this one, you're going to take your ruler and you're going to measure straight across. Then you are going to fill in here. You're going to measure out your lines, measure perfectly. This isn't perfect, but if you had a ruler, it would be perfect. Measure, 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 measure. And you can go as far as you want with this. So then that's step one of that part. But then the next thing, you could actually add more lines if you wanted to and make it a little more complicated. This one you got to be accurate too. So if this is black, it's a lot of opposites. So if this is black, this is white. This is black, this is white, this is black. Then you have to do the opposite in the one right next to it. So if this is black, this one's going to be white, this one's going to be black. White, black, white, black, so the opposite, white, black. And again, please color neatly, it makes a huge difference. Once you've done these formulas on your op art cube in your paper, try something different. Look up op art, see if there's one that you think you want to try. I do recommend starting with the formulas though to get a feel for it. It really is really helpful because again, it's optical illusion art, so it's made to trick you. It's made to trick your eye. So trying some of the formulas helps sort of train you to get accustomed to the tricking. All right, do you guys get the point of this one, I hope? So this is a tough one. You gotta use a ruler. And remember to start with the crisscross. That's important. And then go across more. But once you do that, the rest should come together. All right, hopefully you guys don't have too many questions, but I'm sure you will. And oops, I already did this wrong. I just did that part wrong. All right, I'm going to